Okay, we're working this time. Hello everybody, welcome. We've got some funky soaps going on today. We made about 5 batches this weekend, so we're going to be cutting those. I'm pretty excited to see what they look like inside. I'm wearing some funky lipstick to go with one of our bars. It's almost a perfect match, so I'm so excited to see what that looks like cut. I'm actually doing my live on a new phone, so hopefully the quality is going to be a little bit better this time. The camera's better on this phone, so fingers crossed on that. Hi Susan, welcome. Thanks for joining. What else? I don't know. Why don't we get started on cutting some of these soaps? Oh, I was gonna say, if you're able to get notifications if you're ever wondering when I'm going live, you don't want to miss it. You're able to actually get notifications on your Facebook to be able to do that. Hi Mom, welcome, thank you for joining. So if you go to our Facebook page, you can sign up to have those notifications. And if you're not sure how to do that, please feel free to send me a message and I can show you how to do that so you don't miss us next time. So let's show you what we're going to be cutting today. We have some beautiful soaps. So this is what we have. Look at, see, I told you it's like my lipstick, the purple. And then we have this beautiful, and then we have 2 more charcoal facial bars. So let's start cutting. All right, so if no one has seen me use this tool before, there's a wire here and it actually helps me split the bars in half. So this is one of our facial bars. So you can see it has the green and red Moroccan clay in it. The black is activated charcoal. So what I do is I actually split these bars in half directly, and then I cut them into bars from there, and that way we can see the really neat design that's inside. So I'm just gonna make sure I have this set up so it cuts it in half. Perfect. Oops, and then drop my phone. All right, try that again. All right. So the really neat thing about this cutter is it actually, it can go both ways, and it changes how, changes it only by millimeters, but it can make a huge difference when you're cutting your soap in half. So let's see. There we go. So that is half. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna go this way, and we'll cut this. So it'll go from one big batch to 2 bars. So this is what it looks like inside. Now how cool is that design? What I was going for was some flames. So I'm hoping that it kind of looks like flames. This one is scented with tea tree oil. This is our tea tree facial bar. We actually sold out recently, so this is us restocking it, and I actually like this one a little bit better. I tried putting a little bit more of the swirls in to get it a little bit more there. So I'm looking and I'm seeing that my camera is, you can actually see my soaps now, so hopefully when we're cutting you'll be able to see my awesome designs. So that is that one. Look at how cool that looks. I'm loving it. Yes, it does look like fire, hey? It's pretty cool. So let us cut this bar. And I'll show you how we do that. I have this, my trusty cutter. I'm gonna scoot you guys over a little bit so you can see a little bit better. There, I think that's better. Maybe that way. There we go, guys. Okay, so let us cut this. Oh, perfect, Trish. Yes, I can definitely get you those. They're in very high demand. I keep making this one and I can't keep it in stock. People just love it so much. So that's good news, right? It's a good problem to have. All right, so we'll cut this bar. So this bar, because we're cutting it a little bit differently, it's actually, we already cut it one way, so it's 1 inch thick. And then this is how we cut it so that, there we go. Take a look at that. That's how we make the bar. So that is 1 bar right there. You'll see it's 1 inch thick. And it has the really nice design. And that's how we get it so that you can see the really nice swirl that we do. So there we go. And that one is scented with tea tree essential oil. It also has a little bit of lavender and a little bit of eucalyptus. It's one of our facial bars. It's made with activated charcoal. So, here we go. How pretty does that look? I love the way this one turns out. And it's actually really funny because this time I made my batter and it was a little bit thinner than it usually is, because sometimes it can thicken up on me and then I don't get the swirls that I want. When I was swirling it on top, it completely covered with black. So I thought that it had completely mixed in the clay, and I was worried that you wouldn't be able to see it, but seeing it now, it turned out beautifully. I should do more often, a little bit more liquidy like that. Works out really nicely. So there we go. And I get my little chunk on the end, and that little chunk's the one that we use here at our house. So there we go. That's that bar cut. How pretty does that look? I am loving the way that this turned out. So let's do the next charcoal bar. Okay, so this one is our next one. So it's another facial bar. This one is colored with activated charcoal as well. And it has a sea clay and a yellow clay in it. And it is scented with lemongrass and eucalyptus. So it's very energizing and it smells really nice. So let's cut this one in half. So we're going to use our little cutting tool again. And so the way that we make this design is that we have a divider in it, and we pour in one side and then we pour in the other side. Take the divider out and swirl it, and then the only way that you can see the design as nicely as it is by cutting it in half this way. So let's see where this needs to be in half. Perfect. Okay, so are you ready? I'm excited to see what it looks like inside. Here we go. Look at that beautiful swirl inside. So like I said, this is a green sea clay, and then we have a yellow clay, and then the activated charcoal. And it is scented with lemongrass and eucalyptus essential oils. Look at that. So pretty. All right, so let's cut these bars. Let's bring out my cutter again. I need to put this down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There, that's a little bit better. Perfect. Okay, so again, this one was cut to 1 inch thick now, using my trusty cutter. And then, so So now we'll cut it into bars. And there we go. So that's what it looks like. And so what we do with the, so this is the downside, this is the side that was on the bottom. So what we actually do is I have a planer, and what I do is I plane it so that it'll have a nice smooth surface, just like the when we cut it. So that's what we do to clean up the bars after they're cut. There we go. Look how nice that looks. And this one smells so good. It is so nice and refreshing. Look at that. I love this swirl. It's one of my favorites. There we go, last bar. Look at that. And we got our little bar, our household bar. Perfect. Okay, so this next one is actually, I'm gonna quickly do this one. So this one that I have right here is actually a really popular bar that we have. I used my little divider mold again. I don't know if any of you saw me doing the lemon verbena ones. Those ones, I use the same thing. These are scented with orange essential oil. It's called our Mechanics Orange. And so basically what it is it has pumice and walnut shells in it. It's naturally colored. This is what it looks like. And it is very scrubby. So if you have any grease or anything like that you need to get off, this is the bar for you. So I'm hoping, I left this one in there for a little bit, so I'm hoping that it comes out easy enough. Otherwise we will be kidding. Might have to struggle with that one a little bit. Alrighty, so that popped right out. So look how thick those bars are. Those are giant bars, and these ones are really nice and scrubby. So if you need the elbows, knees, if you're working in the shop or anything like that, these ones will get that grit out. It's very gritty. We used to have this one, and it had poppy seeds in it. So we decided to put walnut shells in instead. It's a little bit softer and not as big as the poppy seeds, but still just as scrubby. So that's this one. These are nice giant bars, as you can see. So I will move on to this other one. So we're gonna be using this cutter a lot tonight. This one, look at that one. How gorgeous is this? So this one is scented with a fragrance oil called Karma. And it kind of smells like, it's fruity, but it's musky. So it's kind of hard to explain. It's super funky. I love the color combination. It is neon. Absolutely neon. Oh, sure, I can definitely do that, Trish. So this one we're gonna cut in half again. So, the way that we actually did this design, it's called a funnel pour. And so I had to use a funnel. And so what you do is you have your mold, you put the funnel on top, and then you pour it into the funnel, and as it pours down, oh, you can't see me. As it pours down, it spreads out, and that's how it makes this really neat design. I'm just trying to find halfway for this one. Sometimes it's just... Alright, it's on this side. Oop. The first one was the right one. Now I gotta figure out where the first one was again. Alright, there it is. So, let's cut this in half. So excited to see what this looks like. Oh, look at that! It's so psychedelic, you're right, Chris. It looks so good. Oh, look at that. I love how the colors just pop. It is so pretty and it smells so good. Like I said, it's like musky but fruity. It's kind of hard to explain. If any of you have ever smelt Lush's Karma, that it actually smells very, very similar to that. So that is what that smells like. There we go. Look at that color. Holy moly. That is so nice. So, I am loving the color combination that we got there. So let's cut these into bars. Perfect. All right. So these ones are again the same because we cut them in half. They're already 1 inch thick. So all I have to do is cut them into bars a different way. So that is what 1 bar looks like. How nice is that? There we go. And I like how like on the corner it kind of, the way that that looks, you can see that. Beautiful colors. Look at that. So pretty. Yeah, it is smiling, hey? So it's very nice because each and every bar is so unique, and it looks 3D. So it's really cool, actually. I've only ever done this design once before with darker colors. This is my first time stepping a little out of my comfort zone, doing some bright colors. I've never really done some vibrant colors like this before. I was very, very impressed. It's very appealing to the eye for sure. There we go. That is the last bar cut. Then we got our little butt end. All right, so I have one more soap left, and this one is actually the one I'm most excited to share with you. It smells like raspberry jasmine. And the color, oh my goodness, this is what my lipstick is for. Batches. So this is actually what the bar looks like. How pretty is that? So, like I said, it smells like raspberry jasmine. So yeah, it smells like it's fruity, but it's floral. So it's not overly sweet. So I'm excited to see what it looks like inside. I don't even know what it looks like inside, so we'll see. So let's bring this closer and let's get this cut. All right, so that's what that looks like inside. I just cut a little bit off so that each soap has a little design on it as well. So that's what it looks like. It is a purple with a white and black. So these ones we're just cutting normally. Look at how pretty that is. How beautiful did that turn out? There you go. So purple. Oh my goodness. It is such a pretty color. Mattens my lips. I was worried that it would be a little too bright and it wouldn't go with the smell because raspberries are normally a little bit more on the red side, but I think this color is absolutely gorgeous for raspberries, so I think it worked out nicely. There you go. How is that? Ooh, I love this bar. It's so pretty. So like I said, this one smells like raspberry and jasmine, so it's sweet but floral, so it's not an overpowering sweet. So I'm really excited because we did sell out of a lot of our bars over Christmas, well, all of our bars over Christmas, we get to redesign new ones, and I'm so excited about the chance to be able to come up with so many new things for you guys to enjoy. Hi Candace, welcome. You're just joining us when we're cutting our last soap. This one is a raspberry jasmine. Look at that. Whew. I absolutely love that purple. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Candace. You'll have to go back and watch and see what other stuff we cut. We cut a really, really cool psychedelic one, so you'll have to go check that out. So there we go. There you have it. Those are our new soaps. So they'll have to go onto our curing rack for about 4 to 6 weeks. So you can expect them probably, I want to say mid-March. These ones should all be available online. So thank you everyone so much for joining. I hope you had as much fun as I did seeing what was inside. I didn't know what they turned out like, and they turned out exactly as I'd hoped, if not better. So thanks again for everyone for watching. Like I said, if you did miss our live video, please feel free to sign up for the notifications so that you can get us